Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list for June 12th, Tuesday. We do have President Trump and the leader of Korea meeting this evening, so we'll see how the futures play out in the overnight session. It's about 15 minutes after 7 my time. Dow futures up 27, S&P futures up 4, NASDAQ futures up about 8 so far. Like I said, it's early in the session and the meetings have not started yet in Korea, so I'm sure the futures might be bouncing around a little bit tonight. We'll see how the open's going to be. The SPY, nice day today. We did pause just below that $280 level on the SPY, 2800 on the SPX cash. So we'll see what tomorrow's going to bring. IWM just cruising along here, gliding up the 5 EMA. IWC also holding the 5 EMA today and moving up. QQQ moving up, holding the 5 EMA. So all the stocks like Amazon, Facebook, Netflix holding up very well. Apple holding up very well. Tesla starting to move up on Tesla and coming out of that range, within the range, nice bounce off the 273 area for Tesla and turning the corners here. And so let's go ahead and we'll get into the watch list. Wasn't really that much news in after hours. A few earnings. One of them was PLAY, Dave and Buster's, and that one moving up very nicely in the after hours. So let's go ahead and get into that watch list. If you like these under 50-cent name, APRI, a nice move up, 6.7 million shares, has that 50-cent spot up above it. The 50 SMA has been breached now, so keep your eye if you like those under 50-cent name. APRI, nice movement today in that one, and expanding volume on that. AVXL, looking for maybe a continuation move. The high on this stock was $4.35, 1.3 million shares, so we'll look for an intraday setup on this one. AXON is trying to get up back over the 200 SMA, which is at $5.25. The high today was 5.17. So maybe if we get through the highs of today, maybe we'll get through the 200 SMA for AXON. 15.9 million shares were traded in the stock. It did this gap up, popped, pulled back, but still holding up pretty well here, holding above the gap and whatnot. So AXON will still be on watch. BLCM, biotech name, 1.5 million shares. Nice move today. We'll see if this one sets up intraday tomorrow. BSTI, 8.7 million. Look at that expanding volume here. Best in corporate. BSTI, just under that $13 area. We did have a previous high here of 1307. So this one will be on watch. Would like a little bit of a pullback. We'll see what it wants to do. Caterpillar still holding up pretty well here. Kind of a consolidation wedge here on the name Caterpillar. So this one will be on watch, maybe for a possible swing trade. CORV, a big move up here, 5.8 million shares, about 225 all the way up to over 325, almost 350 today. Nice expanding volume. So we'll see if this one has any more left in the tank tomorrow or gives us an intraday setup on that one. CRNT, a nice move up, 2.2 million shares, just under that 375 number. High today was 374. Let's see if this one sets up intraday. Communication and equipment stock. Dare still holding up, has that rounded look to it, has the $1.64 area up above, still under the 200 SMA, and still has that $2 area also up ahead. But we'll see. The high today was $1.55. Can get over that $1.55. Maybe we get through the $1.63. Volume was a little bit lighter today, so not a favorite. Triple D, DDD, 3D Systems, nice move up there. 1436 close, was at 1449 for the high, has that 1450 number. Now it's a little bit extended here, so we'll see on this one. DVN, an oil name, maybe possibly setting up here. The high today on this one, possible swing trade in this one, 42.63 was the high, so maybe over 42.65 or so for DVN. Next one up is EKSO. Might be looking for this one for an intraday move. can get back over that $1.95 area on the name. We also had a high back here of $1.95. So if it gets up through that $1.95, volume about 300,000 shares, so a little bit light, but volume can always come in. So watch it over that $1.95 spot. GNUS, big pop, it's expanding volume, 600,000 shares traded, moved up all the way to 341. So that one will be on watch. GNUS, GoPro. Starting to turn the corner just under this 650 number. So we'll see if this one has anything in it for tomorrow. We'll look for an intraday setup on GoPro. We are still below the 200 SMA, the green line you see there. Grubhub holding up pretty well here. We had this move up here. We pulled back a couple of sticks here. We're holding above the 100, holding above the 50 SMA here, and holding above that $100 level. So keeping an eye on this one. The high today was 108.07, so maybe a possible move or swing trade in this one. HTGM maybe starting to curl back up, holding above the 200 and the 50 SMA. We had this move back here, 1, 2, 3, 4 days down, now turning back up. The high today was 408, so maybe 410 possibly to set it up. Wait for an intraday setup. IPI, Agname turning the corner here. 486 high on this one. We closed at 476, so we'll have that on watch. LGCY, small little oil name. There was a lot of insider purchasing on this one. The high today was $6.80, so looking for this one to take out the highs of the day and maybe get through that $7 area. MRO, kind of flagging here, had this big move up, consolidating just under that 22 level. MRO, an oil name, one to watch for tomorrow. MZOR starting to turn back up. Now this one can be very volatile, but a possible swing trade. Volume about 360,000 shares. The high today was 61.70, closed at 61.17, so MZOR will be on watch. NNDM had a big pop. We traded this in the room, and we got a very nice move in NNDM, so I'll be watching this one tomorrow again. OPHT trying to turn the corner just under this 330 mark for OPHT. Volume 1.1 million shares. Had this nice push in range here a few days ago, and now holding the 5 EMA. So OPHT, one to watch. Oxy also holding up very well. I believe this got a few upgrades today, so watching Oxy, possible swing trade. RCI also huge volume, 13 million shares came in just under that 11 mark on RCII. Had sold off, and then the dip buyers came right in, pushed it right back up. So RCII looks interesting. RFIL had earnings tonight. Actually had earnings this morning before the bell on RFIL. So gapped up on earnings, 3.1 million shares. Looking for this one for maybe a continuation move. Roku, full disclosure, we're in this one for a swing trade. We got in it as a day trade, holding some shares overnight. We'll see if this one wants to continue up. Paused at that $42 area. 42.15 was the high. SNES holding up okay, has the $1.88 area up above here on SNES, so watching this one for an intraday setup. TEUM also starting to turn back up, has the $2.50 area up ahead. The 50 SMA is right at 249, so if this can clear that 250, but watch it intraday and see if we can get that move above 250. TEUM. TTPH, we traded this in the service today. We got a nice move in it. It went up to $4.12 on TTPH, so I'll be watching this one. 1.9 million shares, still below the 200 SMA, but trying to turn the corner here, so we'll see. VKTX, nice pop today. Some traders got in this one at $10.55 today, and they popped it up all the way up to about 1082. So a nice grind trade for them, VKTX. So looks like it's trying to maybe get through 11, the high once again 1082. So watch it over that 1090 area for maybe the $11 break. VKTX volume today 6.9 million shares. I'll also be watching with my trade ideas scanners for gap plays, and with my new service service trade exchange. I'll be watching for some stocks with news in the morning. All right, this is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button if these videos are helping you out. Pretty good watch list for tomorrow. Going to depend and see how this all plays out in Korea in the overnight hours. Have a great night. Good day trading. This is Mike from ZozoStockWatch.com.